The internet has brought millions of people together during this pandemic. A lot of them have turned to online dating apps or social media sites to connect with others. But instead of finding romance or friendship, many find a scammer trying to trick them into sending money. So joining us today is Amie Mitchell with the Better Business Bureau. She's here to share some scam indicators and tips on how to protect your wallet and your hearts. Amie, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So it's Valentine's Day coming up. A lot of people looking for love, and they've been looking for love throughout this pandemic. But unfortunately, scammers get on these sites too. Is that right?
That's very true. They will get on there and pose as someone else. And so we're recommending that you start with a video chat. Say, hey, I just want to get to know you more. And these day and age, everybody's got access some way, form or another to do a video chat. A lot of scammers will kind of push away from that and say, oh, I don't have that capability. But we know nowadays a webcam's pretty cheap and most people have that on their cell phones. So try that first. Do a video chat to make sure that the person that they're posing as online is actually that person. And then another thing to look out for is to see if they have any pictures that they're tagged by other friends. If they have a lot of friends or a lot of followers, a lot of these scammers won't have very many friends or won't have very many followers.
So it's important to look at their social media profiles. Sometimes you may even have mutual friends with that person. A scammer probably doesn't have that, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And then the next thing is don't send them any money. If you haven't met this person in person, then do not send them anything. A lot of time we'll see scammers asking for things like plane tickets or money for surgery or gambling debt or custom fees to get across the country. And they'll ask for those things in the form of reloadable gift cards or wiring money. So you never want to do anything like that. Just don't send anything.
Yeah, and scammers can probably trick people and think that you're in love with them, and that's how they get the money from you.
Yeah, unfortunately, they'll really pull at your heartstrings. So one of the things you can do is ask a close friend or family and say, hey, will you just review this with me? Review this account, see if you think it's suspicious, especially if you're having trouble getting this person to video chat, meet in person, and starts with the I love yous very, very soon.
You'd probably recommend talking to a family member or a friend before you get on these dating app sites just to make sure to protect yourself.
Right. Okay. Just say, hey, this is something I'm thinking about. If I run into anything suspicious, can I count on you to maybe, look into this, especially if the scammer starts rushing things. We see that a lot. Scammers will push to get in the relationship very, very quickly.
Okay. And then lastly, how do you report this?
So if you are scammed, unfortunately, some people are hesitant because they feel that, oops, I was duped, but we need to know. So you can report that to bbb.org/scam tracker, and then also report it to the FTC. And you can do that at ftc.gov/complaint. That way we can keep track and hopefully shut these scammers down.
All right, Amie, thank you so much. Great tips. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.